Hey, what's up YouTube? Just Totally Broken here. And today I'm coming at you guys with my Undefeated Madolche deck. Now, I know I haven't posted a video in a long time, so I decided to bring you guys my awesome deck profile, or post up a deck profile on my awesome Madolches. Like I said, I went Undefeated with this deck. I took down Dragon Rulers, Prophecy, Evil Storm, Mermail, and yeah, there were two Dragon Rulers that I had to take down. But this deck is very good against most of the meta. It has difficulties against Prophecies just a tad bit. That's only on game 1. Game 2 and 3 I can really get in there and take them down. I do struggle against back row heavy decks like those Chain Beat, I think they're called, or just any deck that has a lot of back row. I struggle against those decks. Evil Storms, not that much. I don't know why Evil Storms aren't that hard of a matchup, even though they do run a lot of traps. But I found for some reason Evil Storms to be a bit easier than other back row heavy decks. I can't figure it out why. But I was able to bring down 2 Dragon Ruler decks, and they were fucking tough as shit. But I mean, they were really good. But I was the only deck that beat those 2 decks, and then they went at it against each other. But I can't remember how it all went down. But yeah, before I get started with the deck profile, I know some people are gonna disagree with some of my card choices. But this deck, I've been doing a lot of testing. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel, you guys know that I've been working with Madolches for a long time now. Madolches are one of my favorite deck, and I really decided to take this deck serious, this format, after Lord of Tachyon Galaxy, because of its potential and just how it has a really good matchup against the top tier decks. And I saw that I think it was in Nicaragua, whatever, that one big event where Madolches got in second. I saw that deck list after my tournament, and that deck list is really not that good. I saw a lot of flaws in the deck. But then again, they're not playing here in the US, and that's a completely different meta. Over here, it's just top fucking tier all the time. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump into the deck profile and show you guys. I'm really not gonna explain much because you guys should already know what cards do. But I will try to explain some of my card choices as I go. So let's get started. I do run 3 Madolche, Staple. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera. Yeah, okay. So 3 Madolches, 3 Muse. This is all standard. I only run 2 Hoot Cake. I really see no need for more than that, or 3. It's just perfect at 2. I did test around with 2 Mesengelados, but having 3, really increases the chances of you, going into your tiramisu plays with Hoot Cake. Having some in your deck. I can also get around, with this deck I can get around drawing into multiples of gelatos, so that's cool. I really have no problem with 3 gelatos. I run 3 Card D. Card D is just awesome in this deck. When I first threw it in here and I tested it out, it was like a godsend. Card D really adds a lot of consistency to this deck, and this deck can easily OTK anyone. The next card, Maxi, it just slows down your opponent, and if they don't, they're gonna run into some of the back rows that I have here that'll just completely stop them. Maxi, you can plus off your opponent and get to your combo pieces. The same thing with Card D. It's all about getting to your combo pieces as fast as you can, and since the top decks just swarm like crazy, Maxi is definitely one of the best cards, and you can easily pitch it during your turn, so you can have a live Hoot Cake play. And that's it for the monsters. I run 3 Field Spell, Madolche Chateau. It's Staple at 3. I tried 2, it didn't work out, so I raised it to 3. Ticket, I tried 1, I really did, and I didn't like it at all. Like I said, you need to get your combo pieces as fast as you can, and Madolche Ticket is very awesome at doing that. And I definitely wouldn't mess with that number. The 3 and 2 are the perfect number. 3 Chateau, 2 Ticket is just awesome. Like I said, combo pieces. Speed is just a must, and slower decks like Madolche's, where they really need to set up a little bit, So Pot of Duality helps in that. I run 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm. These are my only match removal cards, other than Tiramisu, which can get rid of 2 of your opponent's cards. But other than that, these are the main cards. I guess the power cards. I don't run Monster Reborn. It's definitely useless in this build. Monster Reborn, you know, you can get away with it in Psychics, but definitely not in this build. So Monster Reborn, it's definitely not a card that I would consider running in this deck. I do run 2 Lances, no Typhoons. Lances are amazing, especially against Breakthrough Skill and Evil Swarms. You know, they do run a lot of traps. So, you know, making sure that you go off with Tiramisu is paramount. So, you know, Forbidden Lance really helps at protecting, you know, Tiramisu plays. I run 2 Double Summon. Double Summon is just epic, you know. Last format, or before Lord of Tachyon Galaxy, you know, I wasn't really trying Double Summon, but it just works so much better now. I wasn't even running 1 before, but now I see complete need for 2 Double Summons. It's just amazing. Your opponent, you know, tries to disrupt with Torrential or any card like that. Boom, you flip. You know, you get your cards back to your hand if you have Chateau on the field, and then you do it again with the Double Summon. It's just definitely an OTK enabler. It's just amazing card. And that one that one deck that got second at that one tournament, you know, he was running 1, but his deck and mine are completely different. In the fact that you know, I run Card D, he doesn't, and some other choices. But if you guys see some of my previous videos, you guys will see that most of the cards that you see here are the cards that I've been using for a long time. And yeah, we'll just continue. I run Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. I run Threatening Roar. So you guys have been knowing that I run this card for a long time. This card is just amazing. It protects your monsters and your life points, but you know, it's there to protect your monsters. That's your #1 priority in this deck, is to protect the monsters and go into Tiramisu place. And same thing can be said about Waboku. Waboku, you know, gets a lot of criticism. People are just criticizing this card. You know, why are you running, you know, Waboku? It's absolutely no different than Threatening Roar, in my opinion. If you agree with Threatening Roar and disagree with Waboku, then you're just stupid. It's essentially the same thing. It's in there for the same reasons, to protect your monsters, and you know, protecting your life points is just an extra. All you need to worry about is going off with Tiramisu, and that's your #1 priority. And Waboku helps that. And you know, Madolches in general don't have a really good turn 1 play, other than Madolche. But with this deck, if you draw into a Waboku or a Threatening Roar and a Card D, you can just summon Card D, set one of these, you know, pop Card D, draw 2 cards, and you can bait out an MSC, even Drago Sack, whatever it is, you can bait it out. And you know, you'll be just plussing, especially if you have a Max C in your hand. If you draw into Max C2, it's just awesome. It allows for so many good plays, so many good opening plays, which is what Madolche is really struggling. If you're a really good Madolche player, you know Madolches really don't have a good turn 1 play. But yeah, with all this protection, I'm gonna have a lot of with all the protection and I guess draw power, I'm gonna need cards to storm the field, and Madolche Palooza is one of the best cards to do that. And I'm running Ultimate Offering, which is absolutely staple in Madolches. One more thing, I'm not running Starlight Road because Starlight Road is really not needed. I don't see a lot of people running you know, mass removal cards other than you know, Dark Hole and Heavy Storm. Torrential, I'm not seeing it that much because, you know, it really doesn't affect prophecies, and Dragon Rulers can easily recover. And what you're doing with Torrential Tribute is just clearing out your field so that, you know, Dragon Rulers have a, you know, direct fucking can just go in for direct damage to your life points. But that's it for the main build. Let me just move this aside. For the I'll start with the side deck. The side deck is 3 Draw Longbirds. Like I said before, prophecies are really one of the hardest matchups in my opinion, especially game 1. But game 2 I can really recover and, you know, get back at them. Draw Longbirds are absolute staple. I run 2 Swift Scarecrow. You know, just all these cards are just can be a hook kick target, and you know, it can protect you. This is very good for all those spammy decks that run Trap Stun and Royal Decree. You know, just take out maybe some Wabakus and go in with Scarecrows and protect your life points. I run one Fossil Dyna, same thing, I guess. Stops decks that spam and, you know, mass removal for all those special summon monsters. That's it for the monsters in my side. I run 3 Typhoons. This card is the only card that I'm gonna be cutting down to 2 because it's really not that useful. I decided to run 3 at this tournament because I didn't want to be caught off guard. So I went with 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. I run 1 Messenger apiece for more protection. If, you know, people are gonna run in Royal Decree or anything like that, I can just throw this guy in there and avoid being, you know, blown away by, you know, just being attacked. I run Imperial Iron Wall. Definite staple. This card is just epic. In my opinion, it's the best card against prophecies. This is the best card. They can't use Fate. Fate is one of the most annoying cards. Fate and High Priestess, most annoying card, and this card just shut them down. And with Draw and Lockbird, you know, they can't really utilize what's it called, Dimensional Fissure. And, you know, you just pretty much shut down your opponent if they're using Prophecy. And you know, it can help against what do they call, Dragon Rulers. Even though I really don't side this card in because I don't just want to just go Blaster, I can just let them do their thing and go into Tiramisu and bounce all their shit back. But I did side it in against Dragon Rulers. I sided in 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. I was afraid of going up against Dark World and Infernity and even Inzectors. Those decks are still running around. Inzectors are fucking annoying and I did not want to deal with them, so I threw the 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, and it was a really good call because there were a lot of Inzectors actually at this tournament. And I didn't face any, but luckily I was ready just in case, and it was a good call, but I didn't go up against Inzectors. And 1 Royal Decree, this is my only out to Chain Burn, and you guys know that Chain Burn are going up in popularity because 1, they're cheap, and 2, they can put up a fight against some of the top tier decks that are taking over right now. So that's it for my extra, for my side. For my extra, I have 2 Tiramisu, absolutely staple. I don't know if running it at 3 will make the extra deck any better, but you know, decks evolve, well, extra side decks and main decks evolve all the time, so you never know. But yeah, I have 2, well, I ran 2. I run 1 Diamond Dire Wolf. This card was just awesome. I've been popping my Hoot Cakes and Muse with Diamond Dire Wolf so I can get in for some extra damage, and it's just definitely a good card. Black Ship of Corn, staple. Utopia is always a good card. Gaga Cowboy, I mean, this card wins games like the easy way. It's just one of those cards that, you know, you really can't go without. Abyss Dweller never made it, even against Mermails, but it's a good card to have just in case. I haven't gone up against Madolches yet, or lately I should say, but this card can help against it, but I would rather use something else. Maestro staple and Shockmaster staple. Invoker, you know, it definitely helps with the OTK and Hoot Cake plays, and Levier is the exact same thing, except this one works from cards that are banished, or it works with cards that are banished, and this one works with cards that are in your, or gelatos are in your deck. Leviathan, when you need to get Madolche into the grave as soon as possible, she has Succeed and Detach for the effect. Zenmains and 1 Acid Golem. When I need to destroy a big ass monster, that's what I go into. And my troll card of the weekend, which actually won me a match against Mermail, or won me a duel, is Grinosaurus. That just attacked into their Lind, and that their Sit Lind, and just burned them for the extra damage or the extra life point that they had left. And it was just the troll win of the weekend. It was just amazing. I probably will be replacing this card, but I just thought it was funny that you know, that I just threw that in. I don't even know why I threw it in, and like my opponent actually counted my extra deck to see if I just like, he thought I pulled this out of my ass, you know, like trying to cheat, but I actually did have it in my extra deck. And the only reason I threw it in my extra deck is because, you know, there's a reason why we run Gaga Cowboy and Black Ship Cornus to deal that extra damage. But you know, these don't have to attack. Like Gaga Cowboy and Ship, they don't have to attack. But Tyrannosaurus was just amazing, very situational. But it was just one of the best troll wins of I guess my dueling career, you could say. But yeah, you guys, that's it for my deck profile. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already. I would really appreciate you guys' support. I think that's it for now. There will be changes in my deck, in extra side and main. But when I get to that, I will let you guys know, or, you know, bring you guys an update on what I changed. And let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of this deck? Do you guys like it? Is there anything that you would change? I see some changes and I'm definitely going to be making. But I would like to hear you guys' feedback. I would really appreciate that. And thank you guys for watching. JustTotallyBroken signing out. Peace out, you guys.